Alright, bet. So the movie opens up and Dom just got hit with 25 to life for murking the guy that packed up Letty. And I can't even lie to y'all, I completely understand. We all got that one girl that we'd absolutely lose our mind over. So this is a valid crash out for me. They're transporting Dom to prison, but we see gang in the cut. Got my dog Brian, RIP bro, we miss you so much, gang. Then we got Mia, sexy ass. And then we have this mystery person. I don't know who's in the third whip. Mia hits this little drift and drives right at the bus, causing bro to swerve and crash into Brian. And then boom. Title card. Shout out Dead Meat. If y'all know, y'all know. Dom manages to escape and we got the whole United States news system talking about this man. They treating him like he's a terrorist or some shit. We then cut to this beautiful shot of Brazil and shout out God. I love you, gang.
Did you pray today? Cause if you didn't, I'ma have to beat you down on some gangster shit.
I'm absolutely in love with this country. I want to visit it so bad, but apparently it's extremely dangerous, so that's a no-go for me. Brian and Mia pull up to this spot and we are in the trenches right now. I'm talking about the straight slums. There's so many niggas in this shit, you think that this is a Brazzers video. Then this saber-tooth looking motherfucker tells the Brazilian YNs that they valid, so they go up with bro. And hold on just a minute, y'all. Do y'all see saber-tooth baby mama? She fine as shit. Is this what the average Brazilian woman looks like? Because if they do, I'm gonna have to book my flight ASAP. I'm gonna make the Brazil 2025 group chat right now. Turns out Mia is pregnant, but she has not told Brian yet. She keeping it on the low for whatever reason. I'm not sure. Vince then tells us about this job with some nice cars. So we then cut to the lovely couple on the train and holy shit. Let my girl look at me like this. I'm shooting the club up ASAP. I don't care. I'm gonna be like Steph Curry the way he keep Aisha pregnant. It's go time for the mission and they peep some feds on the right, but they copy the access card getting into the cars. Then this Mad Max Fury Road ass whip pulls up, burning a hole through the train. And here come Mr. Aura, Dom Toretto with this super villain ass entrance, even though we fuck with bro. They start taking the cars and insert racist name here. I'm gonna go with Eduardo. He looked like an Eduardo to me. So Eduardo says that he's taking a GT40 and peep the side eye. Dom's like, yeah, all right, nigga, we gon' see. Mia fine ass gets into the GT40 because ladies first. And then she hits the dash on their ass. Eduardo gets mad and shoots at Dom, but he weaves and throws Buddy to the side. The feds peep that they're getting robbed, so shit's about to get real interesting. The thugs go after Mia, but Brian can't let anything happen to wifey. She a ride or die for real. No other bitch is gonna go through multiple different countries for you. I don't care how good you be laying the hammer down. That's just unrealistic. But I know that coochie must be out of this world. Just look at the lengths this man is going through so he can protect her. Since Eduardo is a little nigga and can't fight fair, you know how that go. He grabs a crowbar and hits Dom and they start jumping, bro. And this is before he turns into bald Captain America and a muscle tee. He's kind of still a regular car guy in this movie, but he still beats the shit out of them and throws dude out the train. Like, oh my god. Buddy had absolutely zero chance of surviving that shit. Brian crashes the Mad Max car into the train, derailing it, causing an explosion. Dom then takes the last car and Eduardo got stormtrooper aim, missing every single shot, allowing Dom to get away. But Brian is currently hanging on the side of this train, about to see the pearly gates. So Dom is pushing this bitch like a ratchet hoe in a Nissan Altima to save him. Brian jumps off the train onto the whip, and just when you think they make it out safe and sound, Dom drives this car off a cliff into a lake. The Brazilian crime gang catches them both and they get confronted by the head honcho, and he gets to talking about Dom's sister, saying that she's bad as hell, so there's no way that she can go under the radar. He knows fine shit when he sees it. He then orders his men to kill Dom and Brian, but that don't work. Like, come on now. This nigga literally choked one of them out with his legs. Like, that's absolutely insane. The gang links back up together and they find out that they are on top of the most wanted list now. They're in the Hall of Fame with Osama bin Laden, Mustache Man, and Krishan Rock for acts of terrorism. Brian talking about they're gonna send their best guys after us, and we instantly cut to this big black Samoan juiced up on steroids, and clearly a honey pack because he requests a bad bitch to be his translator because he likes her smile. Like, yeah, alright, you can't fool me, Dwayne. I'm familiar with your game. And then he tells Buddy this:
stay the fuck out of my way.
I'm like, what did he say fuck me for?
I promise you, this nigga is just aura farming the entire movie, bro. But I can't lie though, that was kind of tough. Vince comes back and he's snooping around, but Dom was lurking in the shadows like Batman and catches him. They start arguing and Vince brings up Letty and oh nah, yo ass is bugging. And then he doubles down and repeats himself like, okay, the first time he said it, whatever. But the double down? You trying to bitch me in front of my family? I am not letting that slide. We cut back to the Rock and fine shit has arrived, y'all. Oh my god. Just look at her. She is magnificent. And I already know what y'all gonna say. But Brandon, I thought you didn't like white hoes. But Brandon, you're never beating the allegations. And my answer to that is 1, I literally talked about how fine Vince's baby mama is, and she is not a white woman. And 2, this lady right here is Spanish. So fuck you, Ligma, Sugma, Poop Fart Wiener. Your favorite franchise is poverty. I own you, and I will see your mom tonight. They come up with a plan because of fine shit street knowledge, and the next morning they rolling deep as hell. But the YNs ain't going for it, so they up the pose. But The Rock and his people got big boy guns. I'm talking about Call of Duty loadouts. So the YNs let him slide. Reyes' men find Domino and they come in guns blazing. And now the game of Subway Surfers begins. Dwayne is tracking this nigga down like a mountain lion. Like, look at his eyes. Not to mention the saliva coming from his mouth. Bro is salivating thinking about the paycheck he finna get for arresting Dom. Like, bro, wipe your mouth at least, please. Brian pieces up these goons in pretty impressive fashion until this big ass gorilla completely shits on that because he clotheslines 2 of them, jaw shots Buddy, takes his gun shooting dude, elbows him, blocks, chokes the other guy, pimp slaps bro and snaps his neck, killing him. Oh my god. For whatever reason, Dwayne hated this nigga specifically because twisting his neck like a Beyblade is insane. Fine shit corners Dom, but he saves her from looking like Lil TJ bitch ass and gets a little close with her. This W Riz right here, chat. This me with y'all mamas. Best believe that. Eduardo and his men are walking them down, but the military demons unload the clips on the ass. Like, bro, I promise you, they're already dead. We then see that Dom dropped his chain and fine shit puts it in her inventory for later, I guess. I don't know, she probably gonna sell it or rock that bitch herself. Fuck it, we gonna find out. Everyone manages to escape through the sewers and Mia tells him that she's pregnant. And boy, does this bastard love family. Like, just look at that smile. The camera cuts to The Rock and his people doing detective work on the car, and they find out Reyes is up to some illegal shit, so they add his name to the list. We see Dom and Brian talking about their dads, and Dom says he remembers every single detail about his dad, talking about barbecues every Sunday after church, him helping Mia with homework and staying up even after she went to bed to learn the next chapter so he can help her the next day. And I don't know why I feel a way about this. Like, I'm insanely jealous. I know this is a movie and all, but I wish I had those kind of experiences in my life. Let me know if I got any dads in the chat, man. Shout out to y'all. You have no idea how much impact you have on your kid's life, man. Keep holding it down, man. They have their heart to heart and they come up with a plan to get out the game and steal $100 million from Brazilian Scarface so they can disappear. We get introduced to all the members, and the first one being Han the GOAT. Oh my god, I love Han so much. Next is Tyrese Milk Dud looking ass, who goes by Roman in this movie. Then Ludacris. Next is these 2 random ass Dominicans. I'm gonna call them Dominicans for this movie, I don't know. And lastly, we got goddamn Wonder Woman in this shit. They cook up a plan to get all the money in one spot and hit one of the safe houses where the workers are women in bras and panties. I obviously cannot show you this, but I'm gonna enjoy it for myself, of course. They line everybody up, and Pudgy right here says, you guys are crazy, y'all got nowhere to hide. And then Dom aura farms the shit out of him by doing this.
Who's hiding?
And then he pulls a Joker from the Dark Knight and burns all the money. Like, gang, you could have at least took a couple bands for yourself or whatever, but shit, I guess you trying to send a message, whatever, I'ma let it rock. Bro goes back to his boss to tell him what happened and gets murked for doing it. Like, damn, haven't you heard of don't kill the messenger? Reyes then tells Buddy to get all the money into the big boy safe, playing right into Dom's hand without even knowing it. But turns out the big boy safe is in a goddamn police station, and everyone is doubting themselves, and Dom is like, nah, we got it. Like, this man has insane confidence in his team. Fuck it, bro. At this point, the Bears should hire Dom Toretto to be their head coach. At least we'd have a good culture. I don't know if we'd win any more games, but our culture would be solid. The team manages to finesse a RC car into the evidence room to get a look at the safe they gotta break into. And of course, it's the prime Kawhi Leonard of all safes. That shit even got a hand scanner on it. So the Dominicans go underground into the sewers and put a bomb into the toilet pipes. And I feel so bad for bro right here, bro. I'd fucking cry. He probably 30 minutes into his shift, got a little bit of the runs because of his coffee. So he goes to the bathroom and boom, now he's instantly covered in shit and piss now. I would have quit on the spot. I don't give a damn. The Platanos posing as plumbers goes into the bathroom, cutting a square into the wall and hack into the cameras with a special device. I don't know what it is, but it is a special device. Dominum learns that they have a 10-second getaway window, so they gotta get some cars. They pull up to the car meet and spot this blue Porsche, and they make a deal with bro, car for car. The camera cuts and we see them pull back up to the warehouse with the whip. I know Buddy ass was tight, having to walk home in front of all all the huzz is crazy. They start game planning and start doing practice laps with the cams. They even end up getting an exact copy of the vault Reyes has. Like, where the fuck do you get this shit from? Nobody in Brazil notices a big ass crate is being brought to a suspicious ass warehouse in Brazil. Yeah, I'm gonna call cap on that. That's a main character plot armor right there. But they got one problem. They need Reyes's handprint to get into the safe. So Wonder Woman has a plan in mind, and I don't know what it is, but peep this guard right here. His freak ass is nodding. No shame. He's not even trying to hide it at all. He's proud of it. Like, yeah, I guess she's pretty, but she got some pancakes on her, bro. Well, I guess Reyes doesn't seem to think so, so we end up getting our handprint because Unc is horny. Fast forward a little bit, and the feds pull up to this car meet to arrest Dom and his team. And holy shit, is this nigga already drenched in sweat? Everyone else is perfectly fine, but Roid Man over here looks like he just got baptized. The Rock goes to arrest him, and they up the pose on him. But papo, yo ass is a long way from home.
This is Brazil.
Oh my god, did he get even sweatier? Like, how is this even possible? Like, I'm dead ass, bro. Every single scene, it looks like somebody just dumped a bucket of water on him. He's either shiny as hell like a bowling ball or drenched in sweat like a fucking chicken wing getting dipped in sauce. Dom then peeps that fine chick got his cross on, and the cops run away with their tail in between their legs. The whole time, Ludacris is putting a tracker on their car. Fine chick gets home and zoo-wee mama. I promise you, this is probably the sexiest shit a woman can wear in these movies, bro. Something about looking good in regular clothes and not trying to be provocative is so attractive. She hears a noise and reaches for the gun, but it's Dom. All he wants is his chain. So he snatches his chain back and they trauma bond for a little bit about their dead lovers, and he leaves. Dom and his people end up stealing some cop cars to blend in, and they took 4 of them bitches. Like, oh nah. L security, bro. We then see a street race for $1 million, and this dumbass turns on the police lights. Like, bro, you must want all the attention, don't you? And Brian ends up winning the race happy as hell until Han and Roman tell him that Dom let him win. And you just see the smile instantly fade away. Like, poor guy, bro. He can't get a clean win over Dom to save his life. We then cut to Mia at a supermarket, and Vince saves her from getting abducted by Reyes's men, and that ends up getting him in Dom's good graces again. We then get a typical family speech, and it's go time, baby. Time for us to steal $100 million and disappear forever. Everyone heads out, and the feds pull up, and Hobbs' whole ass crashes into Dom's baby on purpose. So you already know what time it is. Dom hits him with a right, but gets hit with a 2-piece combo. Weaves a hit, lands a body shot. Rock blocks 2 hits, and Dom tackles him into the truck. But Rock puts his ass in a Kimura lock, slamming his face onto his broken car. He somehow manages to throw him against the truck, elbows him, and breaks free. The fight continues, and Dom gets thrown through some glass, and Dom is whooping this man's ass until the Rock hits him in the leg and starts choking him out, but in true main character fashion. Seeing a fully automatic rifle pointed right at your sister gives him a power-up, landing some hits, and the Rock tackles this man through another window, going flying maybe like 10 to 15 feet. And this shit is absolutely ridiculous, man. Like, I can't believe what I'm watching. They're grappling on the ground, flipping back and forth, and Mia pulls a Black Widow with the Hulk yelling at Dom to stop, and they end up getting arrested. As the feds are driving with Dom and them in custody, a fucking man with a bazooka is just standing on the roof and fires it at the cars. Ain't no way this is how Brazil is, right? Somebody let me know. It turns into a shootout, and after a while, Hobbs' homies get packed up, and just when you think Hobbs is next, Dom and the guys save the day. They end up getting away, and literally everyone except for Eduardo is dead. Like, bro gotta have a horseshoe up his ass or something, bro. Vince ends up getting shot later, dying. And can we get a F in the chat for bro? RIP to you, Vince. So we're 1 man down until Hobbs decides he wants to join to take Reyes down. Guess after somebody whoops your ass and then saves your life, you might owe them a favor or two, huh? The plan is in full swing right now, so they drive through security, and Hobbs drives his tank of a truck through the wall so Dom and Brian can latch on some cables onto the safe, ripping this shit out of the wall. Now we got 2 black Chargers with, I'm assuming, supercharged Hellcat SRT engines driving through downtown Rio with a big ass safe attached to it. And mind you, this is still in the realm of possibility for this franchise. This isn't even close to the crazy shit they do later on. They absolutely destroy a bank with this vault, running through it, and then they slingshot a vault at these 2 cop cars, killing them instantly. So basically the next 5 minutes is Dom and Brian committing acts of terrorism, murking every cop in Brazil with this vault, as well as destroying every building in sight. A bunch of cops pull up, and it's not looking so good until Han and Roman pull up in the cop cars they stole, wiping them out. This gives them a little bit of wiggle room, so they head onto this bridge trying to get away. There's too many cops on the bridge, so Dom cuts Brian loose and takes them all on his own with the vault. He ends up doing this guy the worst way. I ain't never seen somebody get their ankles took in a car. That's insane. He's literally reverse jumping these niggas, slinging this vault around, and the cops are pretty much fucked because they only got 3 options. Option 1, slam into Dom head on and die. Option 2, run into the vault and die. Or what happens right here, which is option 3, get your head sliced off with the cable. This is like playing Russian roulette with all 6 bullets in the chamber. Yo ass is cooked. Reyes' men randomly spawn a fucking turret out of nowhere, but that doesn't last too long, and Dom's car flings into Reyes' car. And somehow Eduardo survived. Like, this nigga's a cockroach, man. But he ain't bulletproof because Brian lights his ass up. Hobbs and Fine Shit pull up, and oh shit, Reyes is still alive. Well, never mind. The Rock gives him a 24 head start to run away, but the vault stays here. So they drive off, and the Rock peeps that the vault is open. So when he looks in it, it is completely empty. Y'all remember that garbage truck from that one clip I showed y'all? Well, this is the reason why I showed it. These motherfuckers are smart as hell, and the Rock just can't help but laugh. We cut to the gang back at the warehouse, and the safe opens up, and Danzo Caduro starts playing, and holy shit, I love this song. We cut to Vince's fine ass baby mama with a bag of money for her and the baby from Theo Dom. The Dominicans go to the casino, and bro puts all his money on red, and the other one puts it all on black. So one of them is gonna end up winning, unless it lands on green, but we don't find out. Ludacris opens up his garage, and him and Roman end up having matching expensive ass cars. Han and Wonder Woman are making out in the car heading to Berlin. Brian and Mia are on the beach, and Dom and Fawn shit pulls up, and it's all smiles. And yeah, that's the video. And in my opinion, this is the last good Fast and Furious movie. Like, they were doing outlandish shit, but it was still kind of like, okay, I could see this happening. They weren't going into fucking space and shit. The Rock wasn't redirecting a torpedo with his hand. This is personally my favorite Fast and the Furious movie. If y'all want me to cover other ones in the future, let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, that's the video, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed. You know, I had to drop another banger for y'all real quick. We are on the road to 90K subs, y'all. I love y'all so much, bro. Make sure y'all eat some water, drink some food, wash y'all ass, tell someone you love them, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.
Nah, that shit funny as hell. He's speaking facts. I like that video. I should go watch some more of his content. He make funny content. I like the voiceovers. The voiceovers be real funny. And like he said, I hope a lot of y'all taking showers, you feel me? I done left the store a few days ago, smelled somebody, they was stinking. Y'all need to wash up. Dimitri is doing it, and we doing it big. I stay safe out there, stay dangerous.
Heavenly Father, thank you for the gift of life and the strength you provide. I ask for your healing hands to touch me and those I love, restoring health and energy to our bodies, minds, and spirits. Bless us with wisdom to care for ourselves and compassion to support others in their healing journeys. May we walk in your peace, trusting in your care every step of the way. Amen.